Hi guys, and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. My name is Crystal and I'm going to be sharing 6 different meals that we had during the week. Going to be sharing some new recipes, so if you guys enjoy this week's What's for Dinner, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to keep watching more What's for Dinners, I do have a playlist. You guys can check that out. It will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description. Any videos, links, or recipes I mention will be in the description. So let's get started with this week's What's for Dinner. So we are starting off with my mother-in-law's recipe. She made carne con ejotes, which is beef with green beans. She adds a couple of seasonings like nor suiza. She also adds tomato sauce and then a spicy one called salsa de pato, which is a tomato spicy sauce. She adds garlic, and then she also adds the green beans. Definitely next time, hopefully I can get her filming it or showing you more how she does it, but it's so delicious. What I love when she makes these, that if you have leftovers, it's great in burritos. And then she also made some rice on the side, and besides the rice, she also made beans. If you guys need a video on how to cook pinto beans, very easy and simple video, I will link one down below. And besides that, we also had corn. So this was dinner for today. I'm going to show you guys my plate. So this is my plate. I have the carne con ejotes, which is the beef with the green beans. It's a little bit spicy. And then I have the beans, the rice, and the corn. And this was dinner for today. Very delicious. So on this day, this was actually over the weekend, we vlogged trying these hot Flamin Fries. So if you guys want to go check out that video, go ahead and check that out. Thank you guys to everyone who already saw it, and this is what we had for dinner on this day. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why?
So that's mac and cheese. That's cabbage with, it looks like bacon. And that's a ribeye steak.
So I'm just noticing that this is actually a ribeye when I put prime rib, so that was my little mistake. This plate was sent over by a neighbor. She made a steak with rosemary. I could tell she cooked it with butter and oil. It was so good. My husband and I share this plate. We really appreciate that she sent this, and it was so good. The fried cabbage with the baked mac and cheese. Amazing. Hi guys, so for today's dinner we're going to be making some orange chicken. I'm going to be following this recipe for the first time. This is from the same book of the Blackstone Griddle products. Hi.
It's me, Stan. My mom, my daughter.
Yes, I am your mama. So this is the first time I'm going to try this recipe. I already have my chicken cut up. It looks pretty simple, and I'm hoping it's good because my daughter Emily really loves orange chicken, and specifically like that Panda Express one. So I have a couple of, yes, you're eating your strawberries and your oranges. Good job, Estrella. I definitely have seen a couple of recipes. I want to try this one first, and then a viewer, Alicia, thank you Alicia, she sent me out her recipe, so I'm excited to try hers next. And then I've also seen like a copycat version of Panda Express, so I would love to try that too, and we'll see what she thinks, because her favorite is orange chicken, Emily. That's like her favorite, and I've never been able to make it at home, so we'll see how that comes out. And then I also have some leftover rice, so I'm gonna just make some chicken fried rice. Mande, Estrella.
Where's my work, Daddy?
Ahorita viene. So for the fried rice, I'm using leftover rice, not fresh. It's just, I believe this is about 4 to 5 cups. And then this is just a recipe that I use. Just one day I came up with it, and it's just the same one I've been using for so many years. I'm using half a cup of butter, and I'm just letting this soften a bit more. And then I'm gonna mince or crush one of this garlic in here. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of paprika in that butter. Mande.
Okay, we have a lot of strawberries.
Yes, we got more. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of ground ginger in there, and this is just gonna be like my seasoned butter that I'm gonna use. Needs a little bit to cook the chicken, you'll see, and then mainly to flavor the rice. I'm gonna use 2 eggs, but you can use as many as you want. I'm going to be using definitely some soy sauce, and then I have some leftover soy sauce package. I recommend you guys never throw leftover packages, condiments away. Don't throw them away because you can use them for marinades. You can use them to make fried rice. There's so many things that you can use with leftover condiments, so I don't recommend you throwing them away. You could use them just for soy sauce as it is, but great for marinades and great for just for this like fried rice. And then I also like to add this teriyaki marinade and sauce. It has sesame seeds, has like a sweetness to it. It's one of my favorite teriyaki marinades. I forgot that this was my favorite one. So I like to add a little bit of this in there, and then you'll see me what else I'll do. So I'm going to start off with making the fried rice. I also have some green onions, the white parts, because I like to use that, and an onion. I'm not going to use all of this at once. I am going to save a little bit of the green onion for garnish. And then here I'm just missing some red wine vinegar for the orange chicken and some orange that I'm going to put that together right now. I'm going to see if my butter soften and get started with either the fried rice or the orange chicken. We'll find out. Okay, so I put my butter in the microwave just a little bit to soften it up. I put it for a little too long. But that's okay. We're gonna make we're just gonna work with it. So that's half a cup of butter. I'm gonna add 1 garlic clove crushed up. Okay. Yeah, be careful. Then I'm gonna add some paprika.
I think I'm gonna go for it. Mama, I think I'm at the wall.
Go throw up.
No, I'm saying I think. Yeah.
Go.
I broke.
And then I just add a little bit of the ground ginger. It's the first time I'm going to use it like this, but oh well. I'll put a video where we last made it and you'll see what it's supposed to look like. Just softened butter, not melted. But it's okay. I'm going to start by cooking up my chicken. And I'm going to need a little bit of this butter and a little bit of oil. So let's head over to the stove. So I'm turning up my heat. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Just a little bit. And then a little bit of that butter. Like I said, it's not supposed to look like this melted, but oh well. We'll see if that was a mistake, but it smells amazing. I have 1 chicken breast cut up into bite-sized pieces. So to this, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt. You can use whatever seasonings you want, just a little bit to flavor the chicken. And then I'm just going to continue to cook this, and then I'll show you guys the next step.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it.
I'm going to add a little bit more butter because I'm going to add my onions and my green onions right now. Now definitely if you want to use other veggies, you can add carrots, you can add peas, whatever vegetable you want. You can do, my husband just really likes the green onion and the onion, and sometimes I get away with just the carrots. But it is what it is. We'll just make it like this. This is how everybody likes it, and you can add more or less. If I can, I'll try to put the exact measurements down in the description of how I make this fried rice. Now, just like I added a little bit of butter for the veggies, I am going to add a little bit of salt. One of the mistakes when I made what's it called, fried rice for the first time, I thought that because I'm adding soy sauce I don't need to season my veggies. That is going to be totally up to you, but to me I feel like you have to season every little thing as you go, and not, if not, just taste it. So then I'll put the other video we made the fried rice. My husband made it on the griddle and it came out so good. So you guys can check that out. And one of the tips that I said, that if you've never made fried rice before, or if you made it, this is just our version. But pretty much what I've learned, once I was being lazy and I cooked the egg in the same pan, and the fried rice came out so soggy. I don't know, it was just not good. The flavor was there, but it was just all sticky, and I learned my lesson never to do that again. So I just cooked the eggs separate, and if you want to add more, go ahead. I'm just going to finish cooking this up, and then the next step is going to add my rice and my sauces and the butter inside. And pretty quick we're going to make this fried rice, and then we're going to get started with the orange chicken. So right now what I want to do is, since I added the rice, I just want to give it time to warm up a little bit. And then I'm going to start adding my sauces and butter. Obviously this pan is way too small for this, but we're going to make it happen. At home, this is what I use all the time to make fried rice. But the cool thing about the griddles, my husband had like a lot of space, right? Mm-hmm. But even then, rice was flying. That butter. Okay, so here I have the chicken. I have half a cup of the cornstarch. I'm just gonna whip this up really quick because my camera battery is dying. I forgot to charge it yesterday. Pretty much gonna cook this up really quick. I'll show you what it looks like cooked up as I'm cooking it, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make the sauce really quick. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil, and this is for the chicken. The chicken is nice and coated. I'm gonna let that get hot really quick, and then I'm gonna have my husband help me cook up the chicken while I make the sauce, and I'll show you guys the sauce. Have it on a medium. I'm gonna go on a high. Okay, so my oil is hot. I'm gonna dump that chicken in here. Now it doesn't say to season the chicken, just says to add cornstarch, so we're just following that recipe. That recipe will be linked down below. Also, they have a YouTube video of this, how you make it, so I'll show you too. This recipe is for the griddle, but we're doing it on the stove top. Here, you want to help me with that? He's gonna finish cooking it up, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make the sauce. So now to make the orange chicken sauce, the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, but I have ground ginger so I use only 1 teaspoon. And then I will be putting the recipe down in the description if you guys want to check that out. And then also 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, so I use 2 garlic cloves.
We can make it together. What goes up must come down.
And then the recipe did call for a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, but I just left that part out since I wasn't sure if the kiddos, it would be too spicy for them. So now I'm adding half a cup of brown sugar.
We just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by.
Here I'm just using the soy sauce packets that I had mentioned in the beginning of the video, and then I'm going to be using 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and then using the same measuring cup I have 3/4 cup of water. I added 1/3 cup of rice wine vinegar, but the recipe said that you can also use white vinegar instead.
It's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free.
Now I am adding 2 tablespoons of orange juice from a fresh orange, and I will also be needing the zest of 1 orange.
I'll carry you so tenderly. What I want to say is that I stand by you in your fall.
Then I'm going to give everything a good mix.
Is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together.
So the recipe did call for when the chicken is 90% cooked, you're going to add half of your sauce and let it cook about 1 to 2 minutes. Ours, we had to cook it about 5 minutes just until it's thickened. And then after that we added the remaining of the sauce and it will thicken up much more.
Things you do, carrying the one on your shoulder. When did we become so much older? Now I wish I could say that all my troubles gonna blow away, but I won't quit until it gets better. Even if it takes me forever, I stand by you when you're falling.
Okay, so this is what the rice and the chicken looks like. This is my plate. Everybody so far is eating. Esme, you like the chicken?
Yeah.
Emily, did you like the chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Estrella, not so much. Babe, did you like the chicken?
Yeah.
And the rice? Okay, so we got thumbs up. I'm gonna try it, but it smells really good. I'm pretty sure it's really good. So 4 out of 5. Oh, excuse you. So this is what we're having for today for dinner. Orange chicken with chicken fried rice.
Thank you, Mama. And I'm
Welcome.
done.
Okay. So on this day, we just got back from a bike ride. It was about a good hour walk that we went and a bike ride for the girls. My mother-in-law invited us over. She made crepas, but as soon as she was done, she's already making dinner for the following day, which she made chile rellenos. Crepas are just fried up tortillas, softened, not deep fried. And then she has this mixture here that's ground beef, tomato seasonings, cream cheese, and peppers. I'll show you guys a video how she makes it in another What's for Dinner. I'll link it below, as well as I will be putting the recipe on how to make these easy and delicious crepas if you guys want to check that out. And this is what we had for dinner. Like I said, we have a family vlog channel called Familia Adventures. If you guys want to check out that vlog and see what we did on the rest of this day, you guys can go check that out. We were able to get so much done on this day, so it was really nice to come to my mother-in-law's and have a nice meal, and this is what we had for dinner on this day. Hi guys, so for today's dinner I am making a chicken bacon Alfredo lasagna. I've been wanting to make this dinner. idea for a while, but finally today is the day. I'm going to start by using my favorite recipe for Alfredo sauce. If you guys want to see a video on how I do it, I'll link a video in another What's for Dinner how I showed how I made it. It's super easy, really quick to make, and it's super delicious. I will also be putting the recipe if you guys want to make it. But if you guys have your favorite brand or just prefer to use store-bought, go ahead and use what you have. I always say that on my videos, work with what you have. So I'm going to quickly show you the things that I'm going to be using. For the Alfredo sauce, I use milk, heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, garlic and butter, and then salt and pepper to taste. And then one day, probably a year or more ago, when I was making Alfredo sauce, my husband suggested we added bacon, because why not? So ever since then, we've added bacon. So of course, if I'm going to make a lasagna Alfredo, chicken, yada yada, we're adding bacon. And then I really love using the oven ready lasagnas. The ones that I used to buy, another brand was I can't remember the brand of it, but I used to love buying that brand until I bought this one. This one I get it at Target, and I had it in a baggie, an airtight baggie, just to save it. But pretty much the last time I made lasagna, this is the same packet. So it has a couple of slices, a couple of lasagna pastas in there. That still works good. So I'm going to use that up. It's not many, so I'm just going to work with what I have. Over here, Mama. I have a baking tray, salt and pepper,
Hi.
Mama, over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here?
I have cooking spray, and then this cheese, I prefer mozzarella, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to work with Monterey Jack cheese. I actually got a new kitchen tool that I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. And then I have two different kind of Parmesan cheeses that I will be adding to the sauce. Like I said, I normally do prefer mozzarella cheese, but I'm going to shred this cheese to add in this dish. I normally don't add this in my Alfredo sauce, but since it's going to be a lasagna, I do want to add a little bit of extra cheese. I do have a new kitchen tool that I'm going to show you guys. Well, hopefully it works, because I just got it. And if you're interested in it, I will link it down below, of course, for you guys. And then when I make lasagna, I love using the already made chicken. It just makes things much easier. But if you want to make this meatless, I would suggest mushrooms and also spinach. I think that would go really good. Also too, with some onions, season it the way you want. I think that would go really good instead of the chicken and the bacon if you are vegetarian. Or just looking to do a meatless option. Also too, they have great different ready frozen meatless, like chicken. It's not really chicken, I don't know what they call it, but it's like a meatless version of it. I've tried a couple of brands, and some of them are really good, some of them not so much. I don't know, the smell's kind of weird, but I have found a brand that really works. So that's also another great option if you want to make this. I don't know if I can make the Alfredo sauce vegan, but I'm sure if you look up a video, maybe like cashews or something like that, maybe something it can work out. But this is what I'm doing, and hopefully it tastes good. Really quick, let me show you the chicken. This is the black pepper herb chicken breast strips. These are fully cooked. I'm just going to pop these in my toaster oven, cook them up, and then assemble everything. I picked these up at Costco, and they're really good. We tried them last time, so I'm hoping it tastes good in this dish. And let's get everything cooked up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like assembled.
I would love it if it did. Yeah, she ran away.
Wow.
Your strategy. Wow.
Still shreds it really fast.
Yeah, I think slower is the way to go, cause right?
Now you get to shred big blocks of Costco cheese.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I think it's the way to go. It's slow.
Okay.
Because if it goes too fast, It'll
Don't let
melt.
Estrella come because she'll put it in her mouth right there.
It'll melt. So,
Nada más ándale.
I had to win 6 games with Gordon. It was pretty much like half with Gordon. So,
look at that cheese.
probably.
Yeah, it works way better.
Yeah,
still.
but, He's cooking up that bacon. Okay, so I have the Alfredo sauce already made. My husband shredded the cheese as you guys saw. Chicken is cooked and bacon. I have some parsley. Are you serious? Why are you throwing pom-poms over here? Don't do that, please. Estrella. We have parsley flakes, a bit of the avocado oil spray. So I'm going to start by adding that to my baking tray. My oven, I'm going to preheat it at 400 degrees. And this is going to go for 30 minutes just in case I forget to say it. So first, let's start off with a little bit of that Alfredo sauce. It smells amazing. Just like traditional lasagna, you're going to add some on the bottom. And then if you guys see big chunks of little cheese there, some of that cheese didn't fully melt or it started to thicken up again because I have my Alfredo sauce on the side. Estrella, stop throwing pom-poms, please. You're going to pick those up. I'm going to start by adding my pasta, but I'm going to break it in half. I know, so sad. Start by ripping this pasta in half, just like that. I could have added 2 like this, but they would have overlapped and these expand. So that's why I'm going with 2 and I only have 8 of these left. But you really don't need that many of these when you're cooking lasagna, which is my favorite part. I'm going to add another layer of the Alfredo sauce. I'm going to add some cheese. Going to add a little bit of parsley flakes. Of course, that is optional. But anytime I'm adding Alfredo sauce, I like to put a little bit of parsley on top. And then I'm going to add some bacon. Could definitely do it in slices. I just thought it would be easier this way. And then I'm going to add the chicken. And then I'm just going to repeat the layers. Now I can add 3. More sauce. Okay, now that I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Now that we're at the top. Oh my goodness. Just gotta make this happen. I literally have one pasta left. We're just gonna tuck it in there. Nobody knows. Goes against everything I said. Okay. Pray this sticks together. Okay. Layer of sauce. Want to make sure that the corners get all that sauce.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome. Last layer of cheese. Okay, so I was able to make it. It's a little bit to the top, but it's okay. Wish me luck. I'm gonna put this in the oven. I have the oven preheated at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. I am gonna put a tray underneath just in case anything wants to come out. And then I'm gonna put cover this with foil. So we'll see how this tastes and how this comes out. Stay tuned. So this just came out of the oven. I'm gonna let this set. It's nice and bubbly. Want to let this set for about 10 to 15 minutes, if not a little bit longer, just so that when I cut it, everything doesn't fall apart. And then on the side, I made a quick salad. Just lettuce, spinach, cucumbers, and carrots. I have some garlic bread in the oven, as well as a frozen pizza. I made a cheese and a pepperoni. We actually got a couple of my nephews stopped by, so always good to have frozen pizza on hand. This should feed a good amount of us, but I know some of my girls prefer pizza than lasagna, even though it's Alfredo sauce.
And guys, I'm the first one.
Yeah, you're gonna be the first one. Come here so you can say something. Hold on, hold on.
I'm the first one.
You're gonna be the first one to eat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're playing video games. Yeah, okay. Let's serve you first, since you helped me cook, right? Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. My daughter and my husband saying it's pretty good. Smells really good. I have the lasagna, the garlic bread, and then a little bit of salad for me. But this is what it looks like with all the layers. Let me show you. So that's what it looks like with the layers. You see the lasagna, the Alfredo sauce, cheese, and the chicken. So I'm gonna give this a try right now, but I could see it and it smells and looks delicious. So yeah, this is my plate. I have the lasagna with garlic bread and salad. Everybody else was able to eat, just the ones who want some of the lasagna. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more What's for Dinners, there is a playlist. You can go check that out. It'll be in the description as well as pinned in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Okay, I was going to record her, but she already finished it. What did you think?
Good.
Really good? Okay. You want more? Okay. Mostly everybody ate pizza. It was too cheesy for you? What do you think, babe?
It is great.
Really good?
Plus the salad.
That's the salad. Okay. Somebody left a pizza there. There's salad right there. Why don't you serve some salad y luego you get that. We're gonna enjoy that.
You serious? Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to the channel.
Okay, Gael, what did you think?
It's good.
It's really good? Okay, let's ask Sammy. Hold on. Sammy is a picky eater. What do you think, Sammy?
It's really good.
Really good? Okay.
And then, mano derecha, mano izquierda. Eat the lasagna. But it's good, guys. Mano, give me the remote. You gotta eat your lasagna.
Sorry. Mano. David, what did you think of the lasagna?
Really good.
Okay. Okay.
It was great, mano. Mano derecha, mano izquierda. It was super good.
Huh?
Right, mano?
No,
Esme, what did you think of the lasagna?
it was good, but too cheesy.
Too cheesy, but you ate too much.
Okay, that's it.
Oh
Oh my! So quickly wanted to explain the ending, why it's so funny. It's funny to us, but I don't know if you guys would understand it. So quickly just want to explain it. So my nephew calls his older brother Mano. And he just says that like short for hermano, which hermano translates to brother. But mano, if you're familiar, in Spanish translates to hand. So it was pretty funny. They were playing Nintendo, the Wii, and I think we only have like 2 players. And his older brother and my other nephew were playing. So he was eating the lasagna, which he's really picky, and he loved the lasagna. Well, I served his brother a slice, and he kept telling his brother to come eat the lasagna, just like a nicer way for him so that he can use the control. But he kept saying, Mano, eat the lasagna. Mano, eat the lasagna. Come eat the lasagna. Mano, Mano. And we were just laughing because we were like, hey, Mano, go eat the lasagna. Come on. And then when he sat down, that's when I filmed my 2 other nephews, filming them eating the lasagna. But his younger brother was all happy because he finally got the controller. But that's why we kept saying, Mano, Mano. Like, it's just all for fun. But I really just wanted to explain that. And I just wanted to add that in there because my husband always cracks me up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.